Hi everyone, my name is Lakshmi. Today I'm covering Chapter 4, Literature Review. Literature review is about collecting facts and information from secondary sources that are valid and reliable. Valid and reliable means information or facts must be taken from an approved or authorized body. It can be a government document or documents or research done by university or from an industry. So, for example, what do I mean by valid and reliable sources? Actually, valid, reliable sources means secondary sources. They are actually journals or white papers, newspapers, business magazines or conference papers, government pamphlets, census report, agent report, consultant report, company reports, or company cases. Literature sources can be divided into three categories, and they are primary, secondary, and tertiary. If you refer to slide number 11, it has given examples under each category. For primary, you can see the type of materials goes under primary: reports, thesis, emails, conference proceedings, company reports, unpublished manuscript sources, some government publications. If you refer to secondary, it shows journals, books, newspaper, some government publications. Under tertiary, we can see indexes, abstracts, catalogs, encyclopedias, dictionaries, bibliographies, and citation indexes. How to start writing literature review? It is always a question, a biggest problem for all students. Now, it's very simple. If you look at the slides, I've given you the steps. If you follow the steps, it's very easy to do your literature review. The first step, it says, ensure that you have read sufficient journals, white papers, or authorized documents to gather relevant facts for each research questions. In your research, you have 3 to 4 research questions or maybe more. So each questions, try to answer the questions by collecting facts from secondary sources. Next, compile the facts for each question and write them like an essay. Remember your citations and list of referencing side by side. Next, go back to your compiled written essay and start evaluating and critically review each and every facts. Upon evaluating, you will tend to agree or disagree with some facts. If that is the case, justify the facts with your opinion and supporting evidences. To critically analyze or review, you are required to ask the questions of how and why, what happened and how it happened, when it happened and why it happened. Very important point that every student have to remember is we have to avoid plagiarism when you're working on literature review. It's very very and common for students to plagiarize when you're working on literature review. You need to take extra carefulness, you need to be very cautious when you work on literature review to avoid plagiarism. What is plagiarism? Plagiarism means stealing materials from another sources, submitting materials written by another person, copying materials without quotation marks, and paraphrasing materials without documentation. Students, you are the researchers. You have to be extra careful when you're working on the literature review. We must try to avoid such common mistakes. So this will ensure that your work has not been plagiarized. Any question, please put up on Google Classroom. Remember, work hard, work smart, work your way to your dreams.